Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview on a Friday, November 13th, 2015. Yes traders, it's Friday the 13th. Well, they say it's bad luck, I think it's good luck. I think we're going to have a great trading day ahead and I'm looking forward to it. Traders, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue, sunny skies, white sandy beaches, nice cool breeze this morning. It's early in the morning, absolutely gorgeous outside. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, got a lot to talk about today. Got some six currency pairs to talk about. Talk about a little bit about data that happened on yesterday and what's going to happen today. We'll talk about what the indices look like, and they don't look very nice, to be honest with you. But before we do that, let me start off by introducing myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and I'm your moderator for the Market Opening Preview Series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I will tell you that I do record this during the Asia session. At the moment, it is the inactive part of Asia today, and it really doesn't make a difference because there was no data today in Asia, so it was pretty flat markets, just starting to wiggle and wobble a little bit. And we'll show that to you when we get to the charts. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006. 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida in the United States. Traders, 9 days later, I came to Thailand to celebrate my career. Only on planning on being here for 3 months. Well, I'm in my 8th year and I'm still in Thailand. Absolutely love it. Love trading the time zone. Love the Asian culture. It's just living life to its fullest, I have to tell you. And most of it's trading. But it's very convenient between iPads and iPhones. You don't have to sit behind your desk all day. You have to sit behind your desk for the important parts of the day, but you can still go out and have a great time. As long as you got your iPad or your iPhone with you, you can bring your charts up and maintain and manage your trades. So the way I look at it is I'm always looking for opportunities and probabilities to win trades on my side of the win-loss column. And yes, I do lose trades. We don't win trades every day. It's not going to happen. So, how do I do that? Well, I listen to fundamentals, which I think is very important that we listen to fundamentals and just know what's coming out and what's happening. And, I pay good money for my news feed. That's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and all year long. And I know what's going on in the world because we're macro traders. We trade the world. We just don't trade the euro dollar, right? We trade the whole world. We need to know what's going on. We need to know what news events are going on. I do not trade the numbers of a news event. I normally trade data a half hour to 45 minutes after the data has been released. Such as I did yesterday with the Aussie. I actually waited 30 minutes before I took my trade, and I still took in 26 pips. Should have held that position. I could have taken another 45 or 50 pips, but I took my profits and got out. And that was, it was a nice trade, but that's the way I trade. All right, that's enough about me. Let's get the legal stuff. Let's get the risk disclaimer out of the way, and we'll get to some news and all that good stuff. Forex trading has a large potential reward, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Most importantly, traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's head on over to the news and commentary. Let's take a look at the indices. Not looking too good, I got to tell you. And I do trade another instrument in New York, and I'm just like, not looking forward to opening up that platform when I look at that. Anyhow, the Dow 30 closed negative 1.44%. The S&P 500 closed negative 1.40%. The NASDAQ closed negative 1.22%. The small cap 2000 closed negative 1.72%. Man, oh man, oh man. Going over to London, to the Eurozone, let's take a look at the DAX out of Frankfurt. Closed negative 1.15%. The FTSE out of London closed negative 1.88%. The CAC 40 out of Paris closed negative 1.94%. And the Eurostoxx 50 out of Frankfurt closed negative 1.76%. In the red, in the red, in the red. Let's head on over to Asia. Remember, these countries are currently trading, and they do not look any better, my friends. The Nikkei 225 is currently negative 0.79%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is negative 1.58%. The China 850 out of Shanghai is just barely in the red at negative 0.02%. The Hang Seng out of Hong Kong is negative 1.79%. And the Kospi out of Seoul is negative 0.90%. So I don't think we had one green today. Everybody is in the negative when we're talking about indices. All right, let's take a peek and a talk about what's going on as far as data goes. We really do not have anything going on today in the data session until the London session, and that comes out 1 hour before the market opens, and that's German prelim GDP quarter on quarter. And then we have no high impact data until we head into the US session, and we have core retail sales month on month, PPI month on month, retail sales month on month, and an hour and a half after that we have prelim UOM consumer sentiment, and then we have natural gas storage, which is not a high impact, but for those who trade oil, I would think you might want to be interested in that. So New York is where all the data is at and where the action is going to fly. I do not see. We have the CAD. We have Governor Council Member Wilkins speaks today, and FOMC Fisher speaks or has spoken already today. So that's it as far as that goes. So no major people yakking today, which is a good thing. Just keep that in mind as you move through your trading day. So that's what's going on with indices and that stuff. Interesting, the charts really have moved to the opposite direction, and I gather that had to do with FOMC Chairwoman Yellen spoke yesterday. I was not listening to her as I was trading my other instrument in New York, and I did not really think she was going to say anything different, but apparently she said stuff that the markets didn't like, because they definitely took a kick to the upside in New York. And I think the U.S. had bad data come out yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, so not too good of stuff here, but I think what's going to happen today is we're going to see one or two things are going to happen. People are going to take profits, and these pairs are going to continue to head outside, reverse of the trend, and go in the other direction because people are getting out of the markets, or they're going to continue in the trend and continue through. And I did not see any data over the weekend, so there's no summits or meetings over the weekend, so looks like it's pretty safe to hold your positions over the weekend. But I'm looking for a good trading day today. It's pretty much going to be a technical day, my friends, and we'll just keep an eye as we move through the trading day. Let's move to the charts. This is the euro dollar. Remember, these are 30-minute charts. Each candle on the chart is 30 minutes in duration. I will tell you that this trend line has already broken and is down pretty close to that daily pivot point already. This broke out. I took this slide, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes ago, and it's already broken out, down, broken through that trend line. So when you see this, remember, I'm about 6 hours before the London Open. So you're going to see like 12 candles before the London Open. So this can hopefully pull back up and give us our entry at 1.0880. And we want to take our profits at the 200 exponential moving average at 1.0746. I am bearish in the euro dollar. Looking at the higher time frames, I have no reason to be bullish in the euro dollar. All right, let's take a look at the pound. The pound is pretty calm. It's bearish in the higher time frames, and we're going to stay that way. I'm looking for this to close below the daily pivot point, give us a retest, and let's get in this thing at about 1.5208. We'll get out at 1.5172. If it breaks that 1.5172, we'll take it, and we'll get out at the S2 reversal pivot point, and also the 200 exponential moving average is where you see the star at. That would be my next area to exit the trade on the pound. But I'm looking to sell the pound. I do not want to buy the pound. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie. The Aussie is pretty soft today. It's pretty not done much since Asia's opened. And I'm looking for a break of this trend line, retest, and then we'll sell it. I do see the daily pivot point there. I do expect we're going to get a bounce. I'm not too concerned about the bounce. I think it's going to continue down. And we'll take our profits at 0.7085 at the support of the EA on the chart there. And we'll get out of the trade. So we're looking to enter at 0.7133. We'll get out at 0.7085 on the Aussie. Let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Nice trade plan here. Again, we just need this to get below this daily pivot, give us a bearish candlestick confirmation, like a retest, and we'll enter at 1.5110. We'll get out at 1.4990. Nice big trade. There's not a lot of price action left to the chart, so this is a nice clean trade if we can get this pair to do it. Now, folks, this pair moved this amount of pips yesterday, so there's no reason it can't do it today. So, I know it's 100 pips, but there's no reason it can't do this. This can work, and so I'm looking forward to it. I don't see any reason it can't. It moved over 100 pips yesterday. It can do it on a Friday. All right, let's take a look at the euro again. We haven't done a range trade in a long time. This is in a really nasty spot right at the moment. I wouldn't even think about entering a trade at this point. So you can see the two purple support resistance lines of the range that we're in. So basically, I want to see them come back up to the top of the range, and we'll sell it at 132.64, or break through the bottom of the range at 132.07, give us a retest of that, and then we'll sell it. And either entry, you're going to exit at the 131.50 price area. I will tell you, traders, I'd rather it break to the downside, and we'll get it at 132.07. I just think that's a better trade. It's less pips, I understand, but if you look left of the chart, if this goes back up to 132.64 and comes back down, you got to fight that 200 exponential moving average. You're going to have to fight all this price action, and then you're going to have to fight, which is the support part of this range, if you take that entry, and a break through that. So you got a lot of fighting to do if it comes back up, which it's very possible of doing. However, I'd rather take this at, like I said, the 132.07, enter there, and get out at 131.50. I just think it's a cleaner trade. We're going to have some issues. You can see left of the chart, it's not clean. But I think it's a better option. But whichever one hits first, I will take. That's for sure. So that's what's going on with the euro yen. So it's going to be a challenging day today in price action on there. All right, let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. Really easy trade plan today. We are already below the 200 exponential moving average. And we are also below the daily pivot point. So we're just looking for a bearish candlestick formation. I'm looking for two red candles. Then I want to get in this. I'd like to get in this at 0.6534, and we'll get out of it at the S1 pivot at 0.6502. And I know what you're saying, it's only a 32 pip trade. That's true, but it's a clean trade, and I don't want to be fighting. I don't want this to get above the 200 exponential moving average and have to fight this to get through it. So, because if you look left of the chart, there's a lot of price action there, my friends, and it's going to be a battle to get through that. So, I'd rather get this while this is below the daily pivot. All right, traders, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, and again, please come visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, it is Friday. Remember, we have the Friday wrap-up sometime after the New York close today. And also, enjoy your weekend break. Get some rest, relaxation, spending time with loved ones, friends, family, and even the guy passing by in the pickup truck. Say hello to him for me also. All right, traders, have a great Friday. Grab those pips. Always remember to trade smart and not hard. Catch you next time, traders. Take care now. Bye-bye.